Welcome back to Naked Man Blogging, Volume 7, June 8th, 2008. This is the second half. It has got so insane by the evidenced $11 rise on a barrel Friday in the market that the only thing that conservation can do for us is work on helping us forestall a catastrophe in our personal economies. If you drive slower, you won't drive the price of barrel, the price of the oil down. What you will do is save a little bit of money so you can afford to heat your house for a few months this winter. Pray that the environmentalists can make winter mild this year. Because if we have a cold winter, if we have the whammy of high gas and oil prices and we have a real winter, those of you who heat with anything, including electricity, are going to basically be screwed. In the state of Illinois, Ameren has already asked for a 15% raise, and that was before the price of oil went up basically $11 a barrel. And now they're talking about $5 for sure by the 4th of July, a barrel. And there's already the speculation of $12 a barrel of gas in the next 2 years or sooner. We don't know. So, I used to rant that we could get together, be personally responsible, and drive consumption down. And we've been doing that. But it has not shown on the supply side that more supply equals a lower price, because we have these guys that are speculating us into a complete disaster on our economy. This is going to be catastrophic. You know, everybody's talking about, well, I'll just have to get used to it. Well, let's talk about the farmers. The farmers were bitching, at least the ones I talked to, they were bitching that the price of corn being as high as it was a year ago was a double whammy. The price of oil was going up as well. Well, oil is what they need to harvest the crops. Oil is what they need to basically take care of the crops. And oil is a fundamental product in the production of products to protect the crops. So the farmers I talk to, and I do talk to farmers, were saying, the price of corn is great now that it's doubled and tripled. Unfortunately, all my other costs have doubled and tripled, and the guy renting me the land has jacked up the price because he sees the price of corn being so high. He figures I'm making big bank. I make less money when the price of corn is high, and he hasn't even figured in the new oil prices on the harvest this year. So, my policy, my personal policy is to learn tricks from my grandmother. My closet is full of food that I'm hoping that I'm buying right. I'm speculating myself whenever I see a deal on something that I know is going to survive a few months, like a canned goods, and I don't eat that many canned goods. What I do is I buy it and I stock up on it when I see a stupid good price. I also have my little victory garden out front, and I also eat more raw or closer to raw foods. The stuff that they box up and pack that has to be shipped 4 or 5 times before it comes to something you can microwave. Well, I've been done with that for years. I'm sure that because it's perishable. It's too expensive, and it's not good for you. So the market's insane. About all we can do right now is really start hammering on our politicians to let them know that even though we all would like to think that regulation is not necessary and regulation is a bad thing and regulation will cause costs to be passed on to us, I think we're beyond regulation now. I think we need to have not a big committee investigating. We need the FBI and the SEC to be down at Morgan Stanley with search warrants and accountants to look over the books to see how much money they made speculating up the price at $11, and if they're going to make money if the price should drop $11 tomorrow, or basically, Monday. Because we know that these companies make money either way the commodities travel and either way the stocks travel. No matter what the company's health might look like on paper, we know they're making money, as well as the people that open their mouths and say, oh, gas should be $150 tomorrow. Those guys need to go to jail. They need to go to jail, do hard time, just like a murderer, because they're murdering the American dream and the people in the world. They're actually killing people in other countries because the price of food is so out of reach for the average citizen on planet Earth that they're dying for lack thereof an ability to afford food. And when are we, as the supposedly super country in the world, going to take a lead and reel in criminals like the ones at Morgan Stanley that basically just put another nail in the coffin of the American dream? I am the Woodman. This is Naked Man Blogging, and I'll see you around. Yeah, I'm naked. I'm naked because I don't want to burn air conditioning in my house, and naked in a fan is better than air conditioning and my Ameren IP bill. Peace.